There was this one time that we were planning our wedding and he was calling his client on a Saturday. I was like, bro, we're planning our wedding.
That was a mistake.
Oh yeah, I get very irritated when he social work me. When I feel that he's talking to me like how he's talking to a client. Say that I'm what? Insecure, ambivalent, attachment style. I get so irritated by it. I'm like, why must you say that of me?
That's a job hazard. Yeah, job hazard.
But I like to kick out our theories too. So that was actually really fun because we understand each other's work. And I think the aim is really to help each other get better at it.
I am a social work trained professional, currently doing a counselling role. I see individuals talking about their family relationship issues. I see couples as well. It's this way, room 5. I want to check in with you both. Has there been any particular thing that you all like to talk about?
For him to go to other person, it's very easy. But now, to refer the family, it's like very difficult for him. That's...
It is not easy to share what you have just said. How is that for you to hear about your wife's pain?
I thought there was a lot of improvement, but hearing from her today, actually I'm very demoralized.
Both of you have shown up consistently to be here. You are so open to be vulnerable, to share this side of you. But this is part of the process. What do I hope for clients to take away from me? That there is hope.
I really don't know what to do sometimes.
What a successful case is like is when clients in that process can understand or start to grow closer again with each other, soften. Shall we practice this mindfulness exercise? 3 things you...
I touch. Yes. This one's soft.
Hard lah.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is soft.
Social work can be easily summarized in the 3 parts, head, heart, and hand connection. There is the doing, you go out and help clients, you bring them to the various things that they need as well. There's the heart, the conviction that connects with them, the empathy.
The purpose.
Yeah, but there's also really the head part. Thinking through the theories that guide the work. It's intentional.
We were both in the same course. We both studied social in NUS. He has this very Chong-hei way of walking.
Chong-hei.
So he came into lecture on the first day. He's just with his crazy heavy bag, which we still do have now. He walked in then I was like, is this guy okay? And then he came and sat next to me. And then apparently the guy in front kept on complaining that we talk too much.
My friend.
Oops.
I did the worst for that semester. We had similar goals in life. I thought that her perspectives really sharpened mine.
Hello. Got lunch.
Oh, thanks.
What's the session?
There were certain things I could have done differently. But I think the time that we had, we made the best use of it.
You feeling okay about the session?
I think I need a bit of a breather and a break.
Okay, don't talk about it. Eat your lunch.
Yeah.
I didn't want to marry a social worker.
It can get quite exhausting because we find that the emotional space that we needed after work also was very important. And then if both of us needed that, how to create enough space.
So we decided that it's better for one of us to step away so that we have more space for our marriage. I think I'm quite fortunate in that sense. We have the privilege to try different roles. There's a lot of training and a lot of support provided to help you in this career. So I did the slides up yesterday, but I was thinking to make it a bit clearer, why do we need this comm? So I've been in my current role for coming to 4 years now. Basically what I do is staff engagement, culture building, is actively understanding your needs and then organising meaningful events or activities. Last time I worked directly with clients, stakeholders, but now my clients are my staff lah. Now I'm putting my staff well-being at forefront, which is equally important because people are really our biggest assets in the industry. And if our people are not taken care of well, holistically, I think it's very difficult to then take care of our clients. So I took your feedback about that every staff, regardless of whether they're burnout or not, can benefit from these well-being activities.
I think somehow all of your experiences as a social worker before helps you to put yourself in their shoes.
People are facing complex issues, and that includes mental health challenges, intergenerational issues. It requires a lot of assessment then to break down exactly what's the issue, and that is very draining lah. Hello. Coming to backend, I could see so much effort on the management front to support the frontline workers. But it requires time, you see, and it requires communication to the ground that might not be super immediate. We are all here to kick off our Staff Wellbeing Committee for FY25, and yeah, thanks so much for volunteering. I'm glad that people have become more aware of like the complex needs that are seen on the ground now and the support that is then given to the workers lah. There's a portion about understanding the wellbeing needs of our colleagues before planning these activities, and then to organize these meaningful events or initiatives to address these needs. I think I talk to my friends now, they are happier. They can come for dinner at 7 o'clock as compared to previously, you know.
So it's not just work all the time, there's also time for fun, time for bonding, friendship making.
Being in the social service sector doesn't only mean that you are a social worker. There's so many different social service professionals in the back end that makes equal amount of contributions or even like different kinds of ways of contributing to the sector. Okay, thank you so much for coming down. Thank you. The nature of my work has shifted lah, so it allows me to be a bit more predictable in what I'm going to do day to day. Josh has to work nights sometimes because the reality is that clients who are working might not be able to meet during their working hours. And if I also was a ground worker, I also would have to work nights sometimes.
So, can you help with the salad, please?
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Can you chop the onions?
Bro, I'm gonna ask you a very stupid question. How do you cut onions?
Okay, come. It's easier to cut.
Josh is so steady and like, yeah, you're forever just there trying to work things out.
Hello, how was your walk? Okay, come sit down. Sit up. Ooh. Yeah, very good. You go and wash your hand and we're going to eat dinner, okay?
What did she do today? Do you go to the playground? You tell mommy?
Wowo?
Do you see Wowo?
Wowo?
You're saying that old lady that you were taking care of. You're still visiting her lah.
Yeah. Whatever she wants to do, I will try and help lah.
I was exposed to the sector because my mum was in the sector as a caseworker initially. And she tells me stories about the work that she's doing.
Like grocery shopping.
There was this one time where she reconciled a family after many years. I thought that was quite beautiful lah.
I was in the insurance industry close to 30 years before I switched track. As a caseworker for this destitute person, I enjoy the work very much. To see that you can make a difference to someone's life, I think that is most rewarding. So when Chloe tells us she wants to apply for social work, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Social services is something that both me and Josh align with.
It's really such a joy, especially in family or couple work, when clients are kinder to themselves and to those around them.
Sit down. Okay, sit down.
We do find our purpose in serving others, in modeling what it's like to be loved, and then to show the love unconditionally to other people.